think back as to how Mike and I got together and, you know, when it was, and it's close to 40 years.
Yeah.
And I met Michael through Jonathan Helmer, who was to become his stepfather, or maybe what, when did they get
I think
married?
he was, yeah, they were
Right
married
after
in
they got married.
80, yes.
In 1980?
Or no, 70, 78.
78, well, that's when we started Lake Dodge.
Yeah.
And Jonathan came out to get a car, and we went to the Driftwood restaurant. And we were talking, he said, hey, I know you're gonna be looking for people, and he was telling me about Mike, and he said he's working at the Golden Dawn in Coit Lake, and he thinks he might wanna get in the automobile business, so we did get together. We got together and we spent a couple years there, and then we came in here in 81, and Mike came to me and he said, you know, I just don't think I wanna do this. And I said, what do you wanna do? And he said, I think I'd like to be in the restaurant business. And I said, well, John Dustin lives next door to me. John Dustin had 2 or 3 Wendy's, one in Meadville, one in Corey, and I forget where the other one was. So I arranged a meeting for Mike and John, and they got together, and sure enough, John called me and he said, hey, I really like this kid. He said, well, so he said, I hired him. Was that all right? And I said, yeah. I mean, that's why I sent him to you. And Mike started up the hill to come back to tell me, and he thought, I gotta be crazy to go do that. So he said, I'm not gonna do that. So here we are.
Here we are. Yep, that's
Is
true.
that what you remember? I didn't.
Oh, that's exactly what I remember. It's, you know, I think about, I could have had that going for me if I wanted to, but I was gonna be so restricted where if I was in the car business with Joe and on sales, I had unlimited potential that way. So, and it turned out to be, by the time I got back up the hill, he said, Joe, I'm sorry, you might have to call him back. And boy, you know, I'm glad I did, because Joe, you've been a mentor to me since I've known you. I mean, I can't say enough about the stuff you've taught me over the years. I pride myself that I've always had pretty good values and want to be fair with everybody, but you taught me what it meant to do in business and be that way in business, and that the way it pays off. And I think of all the things we've been through over the years. I mean, I came on board in 81. We went through 5 managers, I think, in 5 years, 6 years or whatever. Finally, I became a manager, and shortly after that, I think, is when you had your heart attack, wasn't it? Or you had your heart
93.
93? So at about that time, I think between, in 1987, I believe, you made me a partner and allowed me to get a little equity in the business and stuff. So that just really showed me that you did believe in me. A lot of times I think you believed in me more than I did.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really what kind of kept me going. But number one, we had a great product. We had a great team put together. I think of in 2007, then when Allison and Brian and I all bought the business. Right after that, 2008 happened. You know what happened in 2008? Right down the pipe. But we still made it. Then, you know, after that, you think of 2011, the tsunami. Remember the tsunami? We didn't have any cars. We didn't have any cars to sell. We still made it through. 9/11 happened. You know, all this adversity that we faced over the years, and we made it through. And the reason we made it through was because of the team, because of the team we have here. And each and every one of you people are part of that team, and that's how we get through the ups and downs of business. Is if we, and he taught me this, if you surround yourself with good people and people that are committed, you're never going to fail. So it just is a valuable lesson that I've learned. And thank you, Allison and Brandy, for putting this together. It was really sweet of you to do. You didn't have to do it, but it really means a lot to me. to have everybody here. So grateful that in fact, my wife for putting up with me over the 38 years. There's a lot of late nights, early mornings that, you know, she had to get the kids going, and Linda can identify with that as well, I'm sure. So, so thank you very much too. And I just really appreciate the opportunity and everything that I've learned over the years. And I'm not, like Allison said, I'm not fading off into the sunset. I'll still be around once in a while. So, but the nicest thing is now I can do it when I want to. I don't have to. So, but
Get your handicap then.
get my handicap back there. Suffered in the last. But that's really all I got. I really appreciate everything that you guys do, and you've got a good team right here, good leadership, and I know that it's just going to keep on going as good as it's been. So, thank you so much for everything that you've done.